The idea of the app is to really help teams that work with preschool-age children.
As an early childhood consultant, one of the things that I find in working with teachers is that they're really looking for ways to help all children in their programs succeed. And sometimes it's hard to come up with the right strategy that'll work for every child.
Some of the challenges I have working with so many adults in our room that support our children is directing them in how I want things taught. So I have to give a mini lesson to each teacher, and I don't have time to do that.
One of the ways that I think the Power Pack apps can really support the optimal growth and development for young children is by blending some of the instructional strategies with a play-based curriculum or with play-based ideas.
So the app is really designed to ensure that kids are getting multiple opportunities to play and receive instruction. We can do lesson plans, we can have state standards, we can have a curriculum, but when it comes down to it, how do we make sure that we're actually delivering the instruction that we set out to do? So the idea is that pre-K providers, particularly preschool providers, can plan with minimal time, effort, and deliver necessary instruction within groups, small groups, or even one-on-one.
It can really legitimize the critical aspect or nature of play because it's helping teachers develop strategies that they can use within the context of play rather than removing the children from play to deliver a specific sequence. It all happens in the context of what children are interested in and using the materials that children are familiar with.
Teachers can create their own sequences, they can shuffle and use pre-made sequences, they can also print, save, and export to show accountability to their lesson plans that they're addressing state standards, that they're working on their curriculum.
I see the Power Pack app as something that pre-K teachers can use, that teacher consultants can use, that specialists could use, anybody that's working to support a child within the context of the classroom.
We're trying to create unique opportunities that could be on the fly based on kids' interest, but they're also things that we've already created and tested and know to be effective.
I think it would be interesting to take my children's goals and objectives, and if they fit into the sequences that are built in, that would be real easy to manipulate in a system and flip through and figure out what I need to for each child, because each child's at a different level. To have it so structured is difficult too because every child's different, so making my own might be interesting for those kids who have different challenges.
One of the challenges I think we have in early childhood is that we have lots of people with expertise in early childhood development, but we don't all speak the same language. I think that the Power Pack app has the potential to be this neutralizing factor in the classroom, because sometimes with co-teaching, different teachers have really different ideas about how to best meet the needs of children. And so by using this app, it sort of has a neutral place to gather information, and then the teachers can decide together what are the best ways to meet the needs of that child, rather than one teacher kind of being the one that has all the answers.
I think that having an app that would be easy to click on and change my thought process for each kid would make my life a whole lot easier, and to be more purposeful for each child, to take a specific goal and work on that goal today and then work on a different goal for another kid at the same center without making 15 lesson plans. It would be easy hands-on clicking and using.
We sometimes talk about speaking with one voice so that all of the adults know how to deliver the instruction. And so these sequences that'll be in the app tell a team what to teach, when to teach, where to teach, the materials that they'll need, and then actually how to teach. So they can deliver this little power pack of instruction, and they can all do it in a similar way. teachers have reported that it's really easy to use, that it helps them become more intentional. It's not like a lesson plan where they have to write down a lot of things or plan a lot of stuff. They just get into the activity and they deliver the sequence on the fly, and it helps them remember vocabulary words that they wanted to use, content that they wanted to cover, and so they find it's really a helpful way to be intentional, as well as I said, to speak with one voice so that they're all delivering instruction.
One of the ways that I think the Power Pack app could really boost lesson plans is by providing information to help individualize what teachers can do in the classroom to support particular children. For example, if I wanted to look up what to do in the pretend play area and to develop some intentional instructional sequences in that area, I could use the Power Pack app to really think about how to meet the needs of a particular child in that area of the classroom.
So the app initially will be for those that work with preschool age children, and those could be preschoolers with all kinds of diverse abilities, and it can be for the classroom teacher, paraprofessionals, speech and language pathologists, even volunteers. The idea is that any adult can deliver the Power Pack.
The Power Pack app has the potential to blend effective teaching and children's innate curiosity to learn, to bridge philosophy and practice from across disciplines, and to boost lesson plans to help meet the needs of diverse learners.